Never eat avocados with these foods. Avocados are one of the most popular health foods on the planet. They're creamy, rich in healthy fats, and packed with nutrients. Whether it's on toast, in a salad, or blended into a smoothie, avocados are everywhere, and for good reason. They're good for your heart, your brain, your skin, and even your digestion. But here's something most people don't know. Eating avocados with the wrong foods can actually do more harm than good. Yes, really. Some combinations can mess with your blood sugar, hurt your digestion, or even block important nutrients from being absorbed. In some cases, they could even lead to long-term health issues if eaten regularly. That doesn't mean you should stop eating avocados. Not at all. But it does mean you should know what foods to avoid pairing them with, especially if you're trying to eat healthier or manage a health condition. In this video, we're breaking down the top foods you should never eat with avocados. Some of these pairings might surprise you, so if you want to get the full beignet of every creamy bite, stick around. Let's get into it. 1. Why avocados are so good for you. Avocados aren't just trendy, they're truly one of the most nutrient-dense fruits out there. Yes, they're technically a fruit. One medium avocado contains around 20 different vitamins and minerals. That includes potassium, which helps control blood pressure, and folate, which supports healthy cell function. But the real star of the show is the fat. Avocados are full of monounsaturated fats, the good kind that support heart health and lower bad cholesterol levels. These fats also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K from other foods. They're also high in Br. Just one avocado gives you about 10 grams of Br, which is great for digestion and keeping you full for longer. That's why people often include them in weight loss diets or heart-friendly meal plans. And it doesn't stop there. Avocados have antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are great for eye health. They also contain compounds that may reduce inflammation and support brain function. So yeah, avocados are kind of amazing. But here's the catch. Just because a food is healthy doesn't mean it works well with everything else on your plate. The wrong food pairings can slow down digestion, block nutrient absorption, and in some cases, even create uncomfortable side effects. That's why knowing what not to mix with avocado is just as important as knowing how to use it. Food number 1, avocados and bananas, sugar plus fat combo. Avocado and banana might sound like the perfect smoothie combo. They're both creamy, nutritious, and often found side by side in health bowls and shakes. But when you dig a little deeper, this combo might not be as great as it seems. Here's why. Bananas are naturally high in sugar. That's not always a bad thing, especially if you need quick energy. But when you mix a high-sugar fruit like banana with a high-fat fruit like avocado, your body has to work harder to digest both at the same time. Fat slows down digestion, which can be helpful in some cases. But when you eat sugar and fat together, the sugar stays in your system longer. That means a slower, more prolonged rise in blood sugar levels, something you want to avoid, especially if you're insulin resistant or trying to manage your weight. Over time, this sugar-fat combo could lead to blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and even weight gain if eaten regularly. There's also a hormonal side to it. High-fat, high-sugar combinations can mess with insulin response and increase cravings later in the day. That's why many people feel hungrier after eating something that should have kept them full. So what should you do instead? If you're making a smoothie with avocado, consider pairing it with low-sugar fruits like berries or green apple. You'll still get that creamy texture and great avor without the sugar overload. Food number 2, avocados and processed meats. Avocados and bacon, avocados and deli turkey, even avocado and sausage. These combinations are popular in everything from wraps to sandwiches to trendy brunch dishes. They sound tasty, and they are, but when it comes to your health, this pairing is far from ideal. The main problem here is sodium and saturated fat. Processed meats like bacon, ham, salami, and even some turkey slices are loaded with salt and preservatives like nitrates. On their own, these can raise your blood pressure, increase your risk of heart disease, and contribute to inflammation in the body. Now combine that with the high-fat content in avocados, even though it's the healthy kind, and you've got a meal that can overload your system. The fat in avocados is good for your heart, yes, but pairing it with something that's actively bad for your heart sends mixed signals to your body. Another concern? Digestion. Processed meats often lack BR and nutrients. When eaten with avocados, which are bear-rich, it can lead to slower digestion and uncomfortable bloating. It's also not the best for your gut health in the long run. And here's something a lot of people don't realize. Nitrates in processed meats can react with other compounds in food to form harmful substances in your body. Some studies even link them to an increased cancer risk over time. So, what's a better choice? Try pairing avocado with lean, unprocessed proteins. Think grilled chicken, boiled eggs, or even plant-based proteins like black beans or lentils. You'll still get that satisfying texture and avor without putting your heart under stress. Food number 3, avocados and high oxalate foods, like spinach. This one might surprise you. After all, spinach and avocado are both superfoods, right? You'll often see them together in salads, wraps, or smoothie bowls. But when it comes to nutrient absorption and kidney health, this combo might not be the smartest choice, especially for certain people. Let's talk about oxalates. These are natural compounds found in foods like spinach, beets, almonds, and rhubarb. While they're harmless in small amounts, they can become a problem when consumed in large quantities, especially if you're also eating calcium-rich foods. Why does that matter? Because when oxalates and calcium meet in your digestive system, they can bind together and form crystals. Over time, those crystals can turn into kidney stones, particularly in people who are sensitive or dehydrated. Now, avocados don't contain huge amounts of calcium, but they do have enough to react with high oxalate foods like raw spinach. If you're someone who's had kidney stones before, or if you're not drinking enough water regularly, this is something to watch out for. Another issue is nutrient blocking. Oxalates can interfere with your body's ability to absorb key minerals like calcium and magnesium. So even if you're eating healthy, your body might not be getting the full benefit. What can you do instead? You don't have to give up spinach or avocado. But consider cooking your spinach before eating it. Heat reduces the oxalate content significantly. You can also eat them at separate times of the day instead of in the same meal. Food number 4, avocados and sugar-rich. Desserts avocado in desserts is becoming more popular. Avocado brownies, avocado mousse, avocado ice cream. It's being marketed as a healthier alternative to traditional high-fat ingredients like butter or cream. But here's the thing, just because something includes avocado doesn't automatically make it good for you. When you mix avocado with sugar-rich ingredients, like condensed milk, chocolate syrup, white sugar, or sweetened cocoa, you're combining two powerful forces, high fat and high sugar. This combo can overload your system and confuse your metabolism. Just like with bananas, sugar digests quickly, while fat digests slowly. So when you eat them together, it slows down how fast your body processes the sugar. But that doesn't mean it's a good thing. Instead of burning off quickly, the sugar lingers, leading to longer insulin spikes and crashes. This can throw your energy levels out of balance and increase fat storage. And don't forget, many dessert recipes still use rennet sugar, which causes inflammation and can lead to weight gain, skin issues, and poor gut health, no matter how green or trendy the dish looks. Avocados are better used in meals where their fats can help you absorb nutrients, not in desserts that are already overloaded with sugar. If you really want a healthy avocado treat, try blending avocado with unsweetened cocoa powder, a banana, or dates for sweetness, and maybe a splash of plant milk. You'll get the richness without the sugar bomb. Food number 5, avocados and milk, especially in shakes. This pairing might seem harmless. After all, avocado milkshakes are super popular in many parts of the world. They're creamy, filling, and often seen as a post-workout option. But the mix of dairy and avocado may not work well for everyone, especially when it comes to digestion. Avocados are rich in fat and beer, while milk is packed with protein and lactose. Together, this combination can be heavy on the stomach. Some people, and that dairy causes bloating or discomfort on its own. Add an avocado, and you've got a thick, rich mix that your body has to work extra hard to break down. This slow digestion can lead to gas, cramps, and even nausea, especially if you're sensitive to lactose or have a slower metabolism. There's also a concern when it comes to calcium and fat interaction. Just like oxalates can interfere with calcium absorption, too much fat in a meal can reduce how well your body absorbs calcium from milk. That means you're drinking milk thinking it'll strengthen your bones, but your body might not be able to use that calcium properly. If you're making a smoothie or shake, try using a lighter base like almond milk, oat milk, or just water with a splash of lemon. These are easier on your digestion and still give you a creamy texture without overloading your gut. Food number 6, avocados and eggs, when overeaten together. Now this one's tricky. Eggs and avocado are often seen as the ultimate healthy breakfast combo, and in moderation, they absolutely can be. Both are nutrient-rich, full of healthy fats, and packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals. But here's the catch. Both of these foods are high in fat and, depending on how they're prepared, also high in calories. A single avocado has about 250 calories and 20 to 25 grams of fat. Add that to a couple of eggs fried in oil or butter, and suddenly your healthy breakfast is approaching 500 to 600 calories, maybe more. Now that's not a problem if it ties into your daily needs, but for many people, especially those trying to lose weight or manage cholesterol levels, this combination can become a hidden calorie bomb. Also, eating too much fat at once, no matter how healthy it is, can slow digestion, make you feel sluggish, and lead to bloating or nausea. It's especially a concern if you're already having trouble with your gallbladder or liver, which help digest fats. To make this combo work for you, portion control is key. Instead of a whole avocado and 3 eggs, try half an avocado with 1 egg and some whole grain toast or sautéed veggies. That way, you get all the beignets without overwhelming your system. 8. Food number 7, avocados and soy products, like tofu or soy milk. Avocados and tofu might show up together in vegan bowls, wraps, or power salads. They both offer a plant-based source of nutrients, avocados for healthy fats and soy for protein. Sounds like a win-win, right? Well, not always. The issue with this combo lies in how your body processes soy. Soy contains compounds called phytates, which can interfere with the absorption of minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. Since avocado is a good source of magnesium and potassium, pairing it with soy products might reduce how much of those minerals your body actually uses. There's also the matter of fat overload. Some soy-based foods, especially processed ones like soy cheese or soy-based meat alternatives, can be high in added oils. Combine that with the naturally rich fat content of avocado, and you may end up eating more fat than your body needs in a single meal. And if you're eating this combo regularly, it could also affect your hormone balance. Soy contains plant-based estrogens called isoavones. While small amounts are neat, eating lots of soy alongside fat-rich foods may affect how those hormones are processed, especially in people with thyroid issues or hormonal imbalances. If you enjoy soy and avocado in your diet, just try not to pair them too often in the same meal. Space them out across the day or balance them with more greens and whole grains. 9. Food number 8. Avocados and nightshades, like tomatoes and peppers. Avocado toast with tomato slices. Guacamole with spicy peppers. These combos are delicious, and they're everywhere. But if you have digestive issues, autoimmune problems, or food sensitivities, this pairing might not sit well with you. Nightshades like tomatoes, bell peppers, and chili peppers contain alkaloids, natural compounds that can be irritating for some people. They've been linked to inflammation and gut irritation in individuals with sensitivities or conditions like IBS, arthritis, or leaky gut. Now add avocado into the mix. It's creamy, fatty, and beer-rich. Great for most people, but not always ideal when your digestive system is already under stress. The fat in avocado can slow down digestion, meaning those irritating nightshades stay in your system longer and can intensify discomfort. Another factor is histamines. Some people are sensitive to histamine-rich foods, and both avocados and tomatoes are on that list. Together, they might trigger headaches, rashes, or sinus problems in histamine-sensitive individuals. This doesn't mean you need to swear off guacamole forever, but if you've ever felt bloated or uncomfortable after eating avocado with tomato or pepper, try removing one from the mix. You might notice a big difference. Instead, pair avocado with low-reactive veggies like cucumber, zucchini, or leafy greens for a gentler, just as tasty option. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eat it. Avocados are undeniably one of the healthiest foods out there, but no food is perfect when paired with everything. Mixing avocado with the wrong ingredients can lead to digestion issues, block nutrient absorption, and even contribute to long-term health problems if it becomes a habit. That doesn't mean you need to fear your food or start eating everything separately. It just means being a little more mindful about combinations. Think of food like a team. Every ingredient should support the others, not cancel them out. So the next time you're building a smoothie, putting together breakfast, or layering a salad, take a second look. Is that combo helping your body or holding it back? Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves avocado as much as you do. And if you've had any weird reactions to food pairings, drop them in the comments. We love reading your experiences. See you in the next one. And remember, eat smart, not just healthy.